can show any mercy to Shylock. Graciano says, but before Antonio could speak, Graciano interferes and he says, a halter gratis. A halter means a rope, gratis means free of cost. Give him a rope free of cost means without charging him money or amount for that. Because he is a beggar, he cannot buy a rope even. He is one half of the wealth is taken by Antonio, remaining half by estate. So he is a beggar. So give him a rope without any charge. Give nothing else for God's sake. He deserves that. Antonio is a gentleman and he is not a kind of person Graciano is. So he responds very positively, considering every aspect of humanity. Antonio says, so please my lord, the duke and the court, to requite the fine for one half of his goods, I am content. I am content means I am happy, I am satisfied that the court has decided to reduce his punishment merely to a penalty and return back one half of the wealth estate's part back to him. The duke had decided to return the wealth back to him and reduce his punishment merely to a penalty. To hear this, I am quite satisfied. So he will let me have the other half in use, but he will have to allow me one half of the wealth to remain with me, to render it, and the same one half which I will get, I will render it means I will give it upon his death when he will die unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter. So one half of the wealth which was gone to the estate will return back and reduce to a mere penalty. One half which has come to me, he should allow me to use it so long he lives, and when he dies, on his death, that property which belongs to him actually, that I will return it back to that gentleman who lately stole his daughter. Who is that gentleman? Lorenzo. I will return that amount to Lorenzo. Two things provided more under two conditions. Two things provided means under two conditions. That for this favor he presently become a Christian. He will have to become a Christian. And the other that he do record a gift. Record a gift means in writing. He has to give in writing here to the court, here in the court, of all he dies possessed unto his son Lorenzo and his daughter. So under two conditions, I will return back his wealth on his death to his son-in-law and also to Jessica. Under two conditions. The first condition is this: he will have to become a Christian now. That is the first condition. And the second condition is this, that he has to give in writing in front of all of us here in the court, that when he dies, his entire wealth will not be passed on to his community, to his race, but his entire wealth will pass on to his daughter and son-in-law. So if he accepts these two conditions, if he agrees to these two conditions, then I am ready. I also promise that on his death I will return his property which I will be possessing. His property on his death, I will return it back to his son-in-law, or we can also say to his daughter. Duke, he shall do this. He will have to do this, or else I do recant. Recant means withdraw the pardon. The pardon which I have granted to him, I will recant. I will withdraw back and I will kill him. I will hang him. He has no choice. He has no options. He will have to accept. That pardon that I late pronounced here, late means just a moment ago, the pardon which I pronounced, which I gave him, I will withdraw and I will kill him. He has no choice. Portia, art thou contented, Duke? Are you happy? Do you agree to this? What dost thou say? What do you have to say? Shylock says, I am content, I am happy, satisfied. Portia, clerk, draw a deed of gift. Give in writing. Prepare a deed where Shylock will have to sign. He has to agree these conditions, and only after that I will return it back. I will return his wealth to his son-in-law, but only after his death. Shylock, I pray you give me leave to go from hence. From here, I pray you, please allow me to go. I am not well, I am sick. Who will remain in a good condition after losing everything in life? He has fallen ill. He is sick now and he wants to leave. Send the deed after me. After me means later at my home, send the deed. I will sign there and I will sign it. So Shylock is sick. Shylock is sick. Duke, get the gun. You may go from here. But do it. Do it means sign it. When the paper will come to your home, please do sign. Graciano, in christening, thou shalt have two godfathers. When a person become a Christian, when he is given baptism, he needs to have a godfather. But Graciano says, in christening, thou shalt have two godfathers. Had I been George, thou shouldst have 10 more. But if I was the George, then instead of two godfathers, I would have given you 10 godfathers. Why 10 godfathers are needed? To bring thee to the gallows, so that those 10 godfathers will catch you and bring to the gallows. Gallows is a place where the people are executed, people are killed, where they are hanged or they are beheaded. Not to the font. Not to the font means instead of taking you to the font, those 10 fathers would have gripped you and would have brought to the gallows. Font is a place where baptism is given. So instead of taking you to the font, they would have brought you to the gallows. Shylock is without any word, he left. Then Duke and other characters are left. Duke is very, very happy that he has been able to save the life of a Venetian, and out of his happiness and thankfulness to Portia in the disguise of Dr. Balthazar, he says, so I entreat you home with me to dinner. Entreat means request. I request you, please come with me for dinner. Portia says, I humbly do desire your grace of pardon. Of pardon means to excuse. I request you to excuse me because I cannot accept your invitation. I must away this night towards Padua. This night itself, I have to start or begin my journey for Padua. I need to set off my journey for Padua. And it is meet I presently set forth. It is meet means it is necessary. I presently means immediately. Set forth means start my journey. It is necessary for me to start my journey immediately. I have no time. I am extremely sorry for that. I cannot accept your invitation. Duke, I am sorry that your leisure stops you not. I am feeling very bad that you are not free at all. Leisure means free time. There is no free time with you at all. I am feeling very sorry for you. Then Duke turns to Antonio and he says, signify this gentleman. Gratify this gentleman. Gratify means express your gratitude to this gentleman. It is because of this gentleman, Portia, that you are alive. For in my mind you are much bound to him. Bound means indebted. Rini Rahan. In my mind, I feel you must be very indebted to him. So you express your gratitude to him. After that, Duke, Magnificos, train other followers, everybody left. Who are there? Important, only the friend circle, husband and wife are present there. Then Bassanio says, most worthy gentlemen, I and my friend have by your wisdom been this day acquitted. Acquitted means saved. Then Bassanio speaks to Portia. He speaks to his own wife, but he does not know that the person whom he is talking to is his wife, because he was in the disguise of the gentleman, Dr. Balthazar by name. And he says, gentlemen, I am very thankful because of your wisdom and intelligence. You have saved me of grievous penalty from paying. Otherwise, I would have had to pay a very, very grievous penalty, very harsh penalty, because losing a pound of flesh from a living body is a harsh punishment. In lieu whereof means in place of this 3,000 ducats due unto the Jew. 3,000 ducats which I was supposed to give to the Jew. We freely cope your courteous pains withal, for the pain which you took in saving my life. The 3,000, an amount of 3,000 ducats, which was due to be given to Shylock, the same amount we would like to offer to you. So Bassanio is offering 3,000 ducats to Portia, the lawyer, Dr. Balthazar. But Antonio further says, and stand indebted, and we shall ever remain indebted to you over and above, in love and service to you evermore. And even after paying 3,000 as the match fee, as the fee for saving the life of Antonio, Antonio says that we shall ever remain grateful to you. Portia, he is well paid, that is well satisfied. The person who is satisfied, that satisfaction itself is a payment. And I delivering you, and I who have saved you am satisfied. So I have saved you, I am satisfied, and satisfaction itself is my payment. I don't want any money from you. And therein to account myself well paid. I consider that I have been well paid because I saved you. I got the satisfaction. That satisfaction itself is the payment. So I am well paid. I don't need anything from you. My mind was never yet more mercenary. Mercenary means money minded. I was never money minded, and I never came here to earn money. I don't want any money. I pray you know me when we meet again. I pray you know me means recognize me when we meet again in future. Please do not run away. Please do not hide your face. Please come and talk to me. In future, whenever we meet, please recognize me. I wish you well, and so I take my leave. And so I take my leave. So please allow me to go. And we shall also stop here. After this, what happens, we shall learn in the next video clip the next week. So till then, take care of yourself, prepare well, study well, and thank you.